One of the best ways to prepare for a disaster is to create an emergency supply kit.
And these kits should have enough supply for 2 weeks. That way the community can focus on those who cannot take care of themselves. KXLY 4's Caroline Flynn is live with Greater Spokane Emergency Management with exactly what we need to have in those kits.
Yeah, so this is Jerry Bozarth. He is one of the emergency managers for Greater Spokane Emergency Management. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. We've
been talking about items that you need in your kit, and I was saying to you before, I thought you would say food, water, and a first aid kit like this, but you brought items I've never seen in one before. What do we have here?
Well, we have the first aid kit, like you said. This happens to be a very robust Red Cross first aid kit. We have a multi-tool. And
what would you need that for?
Well, you know, you never know. I mean, it has a knife, it has screwdrivers, it has pliers, you know, any number of things. I mean, I actually used mine a little bit during windstorm to be able to help take down a piece of fence so it wouldn't blow away. So, you know, those sorts of things.
You never know.
You never know. We have a phone charger here. You know, how many people that were here during windstorm didn't have enough juice for their cell phone?
I love this one. I actually have one of these myself, and it has multiple charges, so this could last you a few days, which you often need if you can't get into a charger because the electric's out.
Absolutely.
But now this, you had told me when you walked in that this was the most important item, and I thought you were going to say this. So can you please explain what this is and all the millions of things that it does to help during
Well, I don't want to minimize the
we don't.
first aid
No,
kit.
we don't.
But yes, this item here is a NOAA weather radio is what it's called. It's an emergency radio. And so you can get alerts from the Weather Service on these. It also has a dedicated weather channel on it. So you can get just weather-related information from, and if you're in Spokane County, it's from the Weather Service here in Spokane, and for the region. It also, it charges, it will charge your cell phone. So it has a crank right here, and so even if you don't have batteries, it has this crank that you can crank it up to utilize it. We found that this was indispensable during windstorm because if the power's out, you don't necessarily get your TV. So you need to be aware of what's going on through the radio, and so that's why I feel it's one of the most important things you can have in your kit.
You certainly do, and we are really just breaking the surface right now of things that you need in your kit. There are so many things, and Jerry was so kind to share with me a basic, better, and best list for your emergency kits. I posted that on my Facebook and my Twitter. Just search Caroline Flynn, KXLY for that, and it's great. Something you could really build over time, too. Get those basic items, but build on it over time and get a really just foolproof kit together for you and your family.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Jerry. Live in Studio B, Caroline Flynn, KXLY 4 News.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we feel like we're so insulated here from natural disasters, but he talked about, you know, windstorm and snowmageddon, and we've had this stuff happen, ice storm.
If you have kids and you lose your power and you have a wind-up radio that also has a flashlight, hours of fun, and you keep informed, and they'll do the cranking.